2017. He's a very good friend of mine and a prominent pipe acquirer, dealer, aficionado, procurer.
That's right, everything.
Some might say, well, no, I'd never call him a briar pimp, man. No. Yeah, that'd be a good name for a company, Briar Pimps Incorporated. Yeah. No, this is Rodrigo Garza, and he's actually very eminent on eBay of treasure pipes. Correct?
That's right.
And how long have you been in pipe?
Probably like 10 years, I think. Close to 10 years.
I met Rodrigo 9 years ago, and we have been doing business on and off ever since. He's a very talented young man and has grown to know pipes quite well. He has a penchant for getting some extremely difficult to acquire briars, and he often seems to be at the right place at the wrong time, which is how I hooked him up for this interview. Well, can you tell us, what are your impressions of the pipe market? What's going on with trends, desires, shift, changes?
I think the market is slowed down a bit, you know, because there used to be like just a limited amount of like harbors, and then, you know, like on the state market was hard to get good pieces, but now there's so many harbors around, you know, which is a good thing. But then also
it's a double-edged sword.
Right, the prices came down on some of the states.
There are talented guys. Not everybody's equally talented. Somebody was saying that some guys just come in, expect a carver pipe, and instantly get high prices for their pipes. And somebody else told me that what's happening with a lot of people now is that they do go from, you know, more entry-level pipes than $100, $150 or under. Yeah, and they will go to pipes that are, you know, 500 to 800, maybe 1,000, but they seldom go to pipes anymore that are thousands of dollars. So his observation was that most of the people now, they go from entry-level pipes to not mid-level, upper mid-level, but it's difficult now to sell pipes for thousands of dollars. Although with what the Chinese were doing when they were coming in here for a few years ago, spending sometimes $15,000, $20,000 on high-end Iversons, conduits. Remember that?
Yeah, that was a crazy time.
Yeah, that's actually when I wound up getting quite a few Iversons from Rodrigo. Hold on a second, I'll disappear. I can show some of these pipes here. These are all pipes that I had acquired from Rodrigo. I can show this to our viewers. That's an Iverson. That's a conduit. That's another Acorn Iverson, which is a signature shape. That's probably the nicest of the Iversons I got from you. Yeah, this is another one. But these are pieces I'd gotten from Rodrigo when actually not quite when we first met, earlier on in our dealings. Most of those pieces I got around. These are the beauties that I had gotten from Rodrigo today. Very impressive cooks. A Cavalier, Benteg, Cavalier, yes. This is a Volcano, I guess.
Yeah.
And yeah, it matches here. Got to tighten up. Actually, no, the stem doesn't need to be tightened, just bent. So basically, I was thinking of even having a case made for these pipes because they look like they go together, but that would be a very large case. And I don't know. I mean, again, Rodrigo gets really fantastic stuff. He's going to be leaving early tomorrow.
Right, actually, later today, I will get the show tomorrow.
Which is the next show you're going to hit?
Probably Chicago. I only come to this one in Chicago.
That's it? That's it. You're only doing 2 a year?
Right.
That's interesting. Well, I mean, I hope you did well. I wish I could show you the pipes that Rodrigo had gotten from me. One of them was a Dunhill Pocket Magnum that, ironically enough, had come from Mexico.
Right, you told me.
Yeah, very, very unusual. And I had bought it from a woman, and I think it belonged to her father, her uncle, or a relative. She did not smoke a pipe herself. And he had gotten another high-grade Ashton from me, which you may be seeing around. So basically, both of us were content with the deal. Unlike some people who shall remain nameless, Rodrigo doesn't go around lowballing people or looking for desperate widows. He's a happily married man and a good human being, which I'm not going to say about everybody. Some others who shall remain nameless, they may know who they are. I spoke to them today. It was a tense conversation with some humor. Rodrigo, it's been a pleasure seeing you. Guys, if there were more people like this... Oh, I'm sorry, did I interrupt you?
No, we said you have some great pieces here.
No, thank you, and I actually got... these are all great pieces I've gotten from Rodrigo. I'm thankful to know the man. He's a pleasure and a privilege to know a fine human being and a very talented pipe pimp. No.
Right.
Briar flyer. Guys, take care, and always a pleasure to see you. If you like our videos, do sub. Guys, we're going to be covering more shows, so keep an eye out. Take care.